Hello everyone, I'm Craig Williams with your Diz Daily Fix for Friday, August 11th, 2017. Here's what's happening today. First up, yesterday Disney gave us a sneak peek of new merchandise that's coming to this year's Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. So this is actually a little bit surprising and very much appreciated. A lot of the new merchandise is going to be featuring everyone's favorite purple dragon Figment. So yes, from August 31st until November 13th, you will have a chance to buy an array of Food and Wine Festival merchandise that is heavily blazoned with Figment himself, which, you know, I'm surprised by it because there's all these rumors floating around about Figment going away forever, but yet he is still on more merchandise than ever, and that shows a lot of his popularity and staying power. So maybe Disney is underestimating Figment himself. But a lot of this year's line of merchandise is just going to feature the history and heritage of Epcot with a lot of 1980s stylized artwork. There's even going to be references to Kitchen Cabaret on some of the pieces, which that is just absolutely awesome. Most people that come to the parks anymore probably don't have any idea the Kitchen Cabaret ever existed. So if you want more pictures and details on this year's merchandise, head over to wdwinfo.com. Now, moving on, temporary changes will be coming to Disney's Hollywood Studios on August 12th and 13th. So the temporary changes include One Man's Dream will be in operation from park open until park close. There will be an additional 9:30 a.m. showing of For the First Time in Forever, a Frozen sing-along. There will also be an additional 10:45 a.m. showing of Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular. And on August 12th, Min and Bill's Dockside Diner will be open at 9 a.m. So, of course, all of this is in preparation for the very heavy crowds that will be coming to Hollywood Studios this weekend for their final rides on the Great Movie Ride, which, of course, will be closing this Sunday on August 13th. So get out there this weekend. It's your last chance to ride it. If you live around here, if you're thinking about planning a last-second trip, you're running out of time. Of course, also factor in that this will also be the final weekend for Ellen's Energy Adventure over at Epcot. So get out there too and say goodbye to it. And as a reminder, Ellen's Energy Adventure does close at 7 o'clock in Future World, not 9 o'clock. So don't show up at 8:45 thinking you're going to be like one of the last riders to get on, because it will be closed and you will miss your chance on it forever. So make sure you factor that into it. And then, of course, if you're going to be at Epcot on Sunday to say goodbye to Ellen's Energy Adventure, we talked about it yesterday. Mission Space will be relaunching with Gina Torres now as Capcom, and it is going to be very interesting. So I'm sure you will see all the crowds out there this weekend saying goodbye and hello to everything at Walt Disney World. Now, moving on to today's featured article, it actually comes from Jason Post, and he is sharing his guide to the premium seating at Volcano Bay, which is a lot of good tips and information. I highly recommend going and looking at this article and many of our great other articles over at wdwinfo.com. Trending on the boards today is a thread where a poster living in the cornfield shares her early morning magic tip with us. She provides a great review describing her family's experience and lists the things her family was able to accomplish in just a few hours. She also shares in a very important tip everyone who plans on attending. So stop by the Theme Parks Attractions and Strategies forum at disboards.com and look for early morning magic tip thread to read all about her and posters' advice and experiences about this great enchanting extra that you can add on to your next Walt Disney World vacation. So today on the Diz Unplugged, we have the latest episode of Diz Pop. And in this week's episode, we are going to continue our talk about Nickelodeon and move on to Nicktoons of the 90s. So if you were a fan of all the classic Nicktoons back in the day, this is an episode you are not going to want to miss. We just reminisce about all that good Nicktoon goodness. You can find that at youtube.com/DizUnplugged. Now, wrapping things up with your weather. So out in Anaheim this weekend, you can expect a lot of sun with highs around 89 and lows around 68. Here in Orlando, you can expect thunderstorms all weekend, scattered So not constant, but there's going to be a lot of thunderstorms over the weekend with highs right around 90 and lows around 77. So for links to more information on today's DIS Daily Fix, please visit the Daily Fix main page at wdwinfo.com/dailyfix. That's going to do it for me today. I've got to get out and start riding the Great Movie Ride and Ellen's Energy Adventure, but we will see you on Monday with the next installment of the DIS Daily Fix. Have a great weekend, everyone.